Evening, students. I hope you are all doing great. So I am going to record how you can add resources as well as activities on the LMS that I gave you. Okay, now let's get to it. So you need to come to your course. This is the course that I've created for you. So you click there, okay, like that. Okay, so we already have some courses that were created already by other students. So what you need to do here, when you come here and there's no editing, you come here at the settings. Okay, then you go to turn on turn editing on. There you go. Now you can see there's an edit here. So what you need to do is just to go down, scroll down, you scroll down, keep on scrolling past all the courses that you already created. You pass, find the topic of your choice. Okay. You see people have already created so many. See, people have created until you come here. So now there's topic 18, topic 19. You choose topic, any of the topics. So you come here, you edit the topic for there, and then you go edit topic. And you click on custom. Then this is where you are going to add your student number. Okay. Okay. And I say add your name. So you need to put your name there. Okay. Inside here is where you give me a description of your course. So let's say you are teaching computer. Okay. So that is the name of the course. Then you can now work with it how you want to. You can highlight it. There you are going to teach computer. And you say grade 2, grade 11. And the topic is going to be types of types. Okay, that's just an example. So, but these ones, if you don't want them to be in bolded, you can always click that. Now there you go. You then add maybe an image. It's okay to add an image. Because you're going to give a description, you go to browse. Because maybe the image is in your computer. You go to file. Then you go to pictures. Then you can add an image of your choice wherever you saved it. Then you will be upload. Okay, you can give a description. Types. Okay. There you go. And you can say save. Now the size that you want to be, you can make it 300. 300. Okay, or we can simply say okay. Save the image. And since it's still coming up, because there it shows that there's an image there. Maybe it just has to do with the computer. Okay, there it goes. Okay, then now you start typing here. Computers are, when you type, you write what you want to write about your course. Give a brief description about computers and what they learn. Then you can say learning outcomes. Then you can name them. Okay, right. Right. Then you can put them in bullet points, or you can number them if you would like. When you are done here, then you say save changes. Okay, so you can see now you have the course. This is not a nice one, so it needs to come down. So you can still go back to edit so that it looks. Remember, I said for you to create a course, it needs to look attractive enough. Okay, so it cannot just look like that. Okay, so okay, okay. It's taking a bit a while to save. Let's just wait on that. Okay, so there we go. Now it's like this. Okay, now, like I said, you need to add some resources, and they should be coordinating and activities. So you come there, you add, and you can firstly, suppose now you are teaching computers, you want to show them an image about computers, or perhaps you want to give them notes. Okay, so firstly, we can start with a note. For example, we can say, okay, we are going to do maybe to upload some files. I don't know what you want to give them, or maybe you are going to create a book. And mind you, if you click on any resource like there, it gives you a description of what can be done. So here it's saying the book enables a teacher to create a multi-page resource in a book-like format. So with chapters and sub-chapters and so forth. So if you want to create a book for them, you can as well create a book for them. If it's a book, then you can just say add. Okay. So when you add, okay, so now it will bring you here to add the book. So you can say computer notes. We can say types of computer notes. Any name you can give. Okay, so you can also give a description to say at this book. Maybe you can say 3. So anything that you can give the description to your book, it's okay. Okay, this book has 3 chapters. Okay. Okay, so what else? And go. And that is basically, you can go to appearance to see how the book chapters will be. It will be numbers. If you want to customize the titles, you can as well customize the title. So what you need to do is to go save. There we go. Now this is our book that we've created. Sorry, there. And now you can edit your book if you want to add some chapters or anything that you want to add. So you go there. Then now you start adding a chapter title, maybe history of computers. Okay. So if that is the case, then you need to give now the content. Okay. The content of computers, then you write now about computers. If you want to add an image, you can add an image. If you want to add audio, video recordings, anything that you think of adding within your content, that's where you go. And you can actually say save. Okay. So once you save, yeah, so once you save, there you have. So you can still add another chapter by going there. You can add another chapter. So if you are done, if you know that, okay, this is good enough for me, your book is actually done. Okay, then, okay, so we are good to go. So we can actually go back now. Okay, so we have the book. So after creating the book or making the book, so you can now say you want to give them maybe an activity from the book, knowing that after, so you can say, I'll give them a quiz, then you can add a quiz. So then you can say, maybe this can be the um, um, say test one. First one. Then you can say test. Computer. Okay, so that they know, first they need to read the book before they write the test. So then you can say you should display. You can now put the timing. You can say you expect them to open, this quiz should maybe be opened, maybe tomorrow is the 4th, you can say tomorrow or any day of your choice. And then you say the quiz should also close tomorrow. You can say still the 4th. But it should close maybe around 11 there or midnight. Okay, so you can do that. There you go. And you can still show more because you want to give them a limited time as to so that they don't take long to write the test. And you can say maybe this test is only 30 minutes. They only need 30 minutes to write the test. And you want them to attempt only one so that they don't go back and wanting to attempt many times. So you go to grade, you go to show more, and then you just say, well, I want them to attempt only once. So when you're done there, then of course you say save. Okay. Okay, now that you save, so there are no questions. So you now go to edit the quiz. You go there and you can now add some questions. So you come here. This is the quiz that you want to give them. Then you say new question. If you want them to do a multiple choice or you want them to do true or false, and so forth and so forth. So these are also, if you click on one, it will show you that it's a calculation like meme, but with numbers used to select randomly. So you'll be told how to set that question. So if it's a short answer, so let's say you're choosing multiple choice, or it's an essay where they need to write some sentences and just upload or write or anything like that. But anything. So we say add multiple choice. So once we add multiple choice, okay, so now you can add the number of the question. You can now say question 1, and you go down. You need to put the question. Put your question there. Which of the okay, so then you go down, you need to allocate marks. You can then say maybe 2 marks for this question. Then you come here, you put, it's only one question, or if you want multiple, then it's fine. There should be numbers and they're shuffling already so that students don't get the same choice the same. And then now you can put the here to say laptop, a laptop, and if that is not the answer, you leave it. Then maybe you can make this one here as the answer. You can say maybe laptop. Okay, if it's laptop, you know this is not the answer, then you give it 100 grade. Okay, so you give it 100 grade because that is the correct answer. The second one we can say a desktop. Okay, so it's still okay. Then you can now say save. So you save the changes. Okay. Okay, so once you set your question 1, then you can add another question and you can add as many questions as you want. And you can see the total marks here, they will be adding up. So as soon as you are done, just go to save. Okay, so that means now it is saved. And when it's saved, you can now go back to your course. Okay, so we'll now go back to our course. There we are. Okay, so it brings us here. Then you need to go back to your course. If there are so many courses that has been created, you definitely know yours is the last one. So now you can see that I add one resource and the one activity. But in the assignment that I gave you, I said at least add 2 or more activities and resources. Okay, I hope by now we know how to create our online course. Okay, so do that and I'll be able to mark your work. For any questions, please do text me or email me, any of them. Okay, and on that note, we call it a goodbye.